Are you an artist, maker, or small business owner who's been told you need to learn SEO, search engine optimization, but it feels overwhelming and you don't know where to start? I got you. In this video, I'm going to share some SEO tips for beginners and some essential steps, things to know about. Quick note. This video series was originally created as part of a beta version of the Badass Creatives Marketing Accelerator. I am moving all of my educational content from that program over here to YouTube so you can watch it for free, but the new version of the Badass Creatives Marketing Accelerator will still include a mentorship, support from me, and a community of other badass creatives, artists, makers, and creative business owners. So if you want to learn more about the program and get on the wait list for when enrollment reopens, head over to badasscreatives.com. These are things that your customers and search engines will appreciate. So we want to create keyword-rich content that really matches what our customers are searching for. I'll talk more about keywords specifically and how to do research and how to figure out what those keywords are in another lesson. But basically, we want to just use descriptive language that will help both our human customers and the search engines really understand what our products are, who they're for, what the benefits of them are, all that good stuff. We want to keep content on our website up to date. And I included this picture here of the beautiful evergreen trees because evergreen content is one of the ways that we can ensure that more of our content will stay up to date. There's certainly reasons why you will have very time-specific content on your website. But when you do have that time-specific content, say you have a specific sale or say you have a product that's gone out of stock that you've discontinued that you're never going to have again, it's important to update those pages and that information on your website so that people aren't finding error pages, so that people aren't finding missing or super outdated content. That's just a really bad experience for your customers. We want to make our websites easy to use and to navigate. I'm sure we've all had very frustrating experiences at some point or another with websites that feel clunky and non-intuitive and hard to get around. Maybe things like really, really annoying and intrusive pop-ups or autoplay videos or music that autoplays and stuff like that. There's definitely time and a purpose to have things like some audio or video or interactive components. Some of those things can be really useful when used correctly. We just want to be mindful about how people are using our websites and try to make it as easy to use as possible. And we want to make sure that we don't bury important information only inside of images or video or audio. And this is kind of what I was speaking about a minute ago in terms of the search engines aren't as smart as human beings, right? They are still at the end of the day machines, they're computers, but we also want to do this for those accessibility reasons to make sure that if we have customers who have trouble seeing or can't hear certain information, that there's still another way for them to be able to get that information. So what I mean when I say don't bury information completely inside photos, for example, if you have a flyer that you want to upload that image to your website and it has a lot of text on that image, right? Maybe you created a beautiful flyer for a sale or something in Canva and then you want to upload that to your website. That's great. You just want to make sure to also have that same information somewhere nearby in a text format as well. Maybe you add that in the alt text on the back end. Maybe you also have a caption or something right underneath that image that also has the same information. You just want to make sure that it's easy for people to digest the information in lots of different ways because we all consume information differently. We all learn and understand and make decisions slightly differently, right? So we just want to honor the humanity of everyone being different and making stuff accessible and easy to get to the information for everybody. A few final things. So SEO is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't feel like you've got to rush to get all of this stuff done and then it's going to be over and you're never going to have to touch it again. That's just not the way it works. Little tweaks over time can really add up and they can pay off for a very, very long time. And this is one of the reasons why I really love search engine optimization. And I love these long-term, long game, future thinking parts of marketing, right? And search engine optimization and really taking care of our website is one of those things. And so really just keep in mind, it is about perseverance. It's about making things as good as you can right now. And then 6 months from now, you can improve on them. You might be learning and thinking of ways that you can improve and make things better. And you can add more content and you can keep tweaking and improving. And the other reason I want to bring up that it is a marathon and not a sprint is because a lot of times when we do make changes on our website, it takes a little bit of time for Google or other search engines to see those changes. The search engines have these spiders, these bots, these robots, right, that are constantly crawling the web, all of the internet, but it takes time for them to explore all of the changes that are constantly happening on the internet, right? There's so much information all the time that it takes time for them to see all of the changes that we might be making right now on our website. And then it takes time for them to shift how they rank all of the different websites and web pages and possible results. So just know that what you're doing now, you might not see the immediate impact. Like it might not happen tomorrow and it might not even happen next week, but over a long period of time, learning about search engine optimization and putting these things into place on your website can really, really make a big impact. And then finally, I just want to speak to the dark side of SEO, just so that you can stay protected. So there's often been sort of a dark side of SEO. A lot of times it's called black hat, like film noir, like, ooh, we're so shady in the shadows. Search engine optimization for a very long period of time, and especially in the early days, it was really easy 20 years ago to do some really scammy, shady tactics to quickly shift your search results. That's not the case anymore, but there's still a lot of people that just don't understand search engine optimization. And so there's a lot of people who try to take advantage of that. Often when we have businesses and we have websites, you might have already had this happen where you'll have people reach out offering services. Maybe the email comes through and they're like, oh, I've noticed that your website could be ranking higher for these things. I've noticed all these terrible things about problems with your website, right? I get those messages all the time. I have for a really long time. Even though I know what I'm doing with my website, I still get those messages. At my day jobs in the past, even when working for a digital marketing agency or in a marketing team where we have a full team of people constantly managing our website, we still get those messages, often from somebody on the other side of the world saying, I know what you could do to improve your website. Just give me $399 and I'll fix it all. Right? If you're getting cold emails from people or cold pitches about how they could totally improve your business for only this small amount and just do it real fast, I would steer clear. I do not want y'all to get scammed or taken advantage of. But just keep in mind, search engine optimization can be amazing. There are just some bad actors out there that are ready to take advantage of people.